For Chelsea, pre-season is about to get underway officially, and the transfer window is well and truly underway for us. We have had a massive week in terms of transfer activity. First off in this window, Marco Palestra, very good signing, very promising player. Then Morgan Rogers breaking our transfer record, 117 million fee to take him off to hijack his move to Arsenal. Fantastic business from Chelsea. Him again. A lot of money, but fantastic business. We'll be coming again for Maxime Lacroix, a player we've been trying to get the whole window. We finally seems we've got that over the line as well, 52 million, which I feel is actually a very fair fee for a player of this calibre in today's market. So I think fantastic start. They've got three players that are all a good age, that are all that are still all very young, still got a lot of potential, but all got in the case of Lacroix and Rogers, got some real big game experience there, some real proven Premier League quality in those two as well. All these three major signings made so far as well are of course players that can play in multiple different systems, all very versatile players that I think Alonso will get a lot of use out of, because he might want to play more than one system, and I imagine we will play more than one system this coming season. So yeah, really good all around. And we're not done yet. It seems like Alajbegovic, I think that's how you pronounce it, seems to be the next move for us. 30 million, I feel, again, decent, would be a fair fee. I think we're coming in for, that looks like what we're going to come in for anyway. This is a player that currently playing for Bayer Leverkusen, come through the youth team there, broke into the sort of first team 2025. He's gone on loan to RB Salzburg last season, where he got 9 goals, 3 assists, playing in midfield. And at this World Cup we've seen him represent Bosnia, and where he's played in all 4 games, scored a goal as well. So really good experience for him already proving that he can step up every time he's sort of taken the next step. He's performed, and I really do think this is a player that's only going to grow. I think he's just going to get so much better over the coming years. Only 18 years of age, he's just got so much more to come from him, and I think really promising player there, really good upcoming player. We've seen him have good performances for the World Cup, good performances in qualifying for Bosnia as well, good performance on loan for Salzburg last season. I think this would be a good signing. I think this could be one that we could get in here before anyone else, and I think this could be a very good addition. I think so far these owners have done well this transfer window, credit where credit's due. Change of approach was promised when Alonso was brought in, different calibre of manager to what they brought in previously. Change of approach was promised with the transfer market. So far I think we've seen that, breaking the transfer record for Morgan Rogers, and then Lacroix, and now this is a very promising signing as well. I think this is a really good bit of business from Blue Coat. The only thing I will say about what we do need to do in the transfer window, I think goalkeeper has to be a priority. I think we need to start. Alonso has said he wants a new goalkeeper. It's been reported, so I think we do need to do that at some point soon. I think Costa's my number one, Diego Costa. A lot of options out there. That would definitely be my number one at the moment. And we link with various players. John Stones on a free is still a possibility. Although Arsenal may step up interest now with Saliba's injury being long term, there's a lot of talks that they're going to go in for Stones and potentially also Konsa as well. They might go in for both of them. And like I say, also it's come about link with Arsenal. There's another us and Arsenal potentially going for the same player again. We don't know about Enzo's future. We're not sure what's happening. Can't really update until we know more. But that's a Bruno Guimaraes, who's a potential replacement. It's a potential option for Chelsea. Arsenal have had bid after bid turned down. It's looking like Newcastle are really holding out for as much as possible. Will he eventually go to Arsenal, really like front runner? But the links with Chelsea have not completely gone away yet, so that's going to be an interesting one. We've got Vinicius Junior's move to Arsenal. All of a sudden's come about out of nowhere. But they've also been linked with a lot of clubs have been linked with Ricola, but Arsenal in particular have been the Premier League clubs have been linked with him the most, actually, I think. And Alvarez, of course, as well. So Arsenal still linked with a lot of players, and they want to get it right after losing out on Rodgers. So we'll see how that all pans out. This Guimaraes thing is going to be interesting though, because as soon as this is, this one, it's a big one really, because I don't know, are Arsenal going to walk away? Is it going to get to the point where Newcastle are demanding too much? It seems like they're holding out for somewhere above 90 million. They've had 55 to 60 million turned down. They've had 71 million turned down. it's now getting to the point where it's just getting higher and higher what they have to pay here, Arsenal, but we'll see. But yeah, certainly from a Chelsea perspective, looking very good. We do need to ship some players out, of course. Some players will be leaving. We know, like Chalobah looks like he's keen on the move to Como. Looks like he'll likely to leave this summer. Although there is a gap in negotiations between us and Como. They've come in around 25 to 30 million. We want closer to 40. The move's not collapsed, so there's obviously negotiations going on behind the scenes, but I'm not sure. If we can't agree somewhere in the middle, then there's this risk. This move is at risk of falling through. There is, of course, Pedro Neto is linked with a move away now, sort of come out of nowhere. But with Morgan Rogers coming in, you can sort of see where these links are coming from. I think he probably does deserve another year at Chelsea. On his day, he's excellent. He divides opinions. Some people really rate him, some people not so struck. I do think he's been one of the better performing wingers we've had at the club. I do think he is a player that would deserve another year at Chelsea, but I think at the end it also could be. I think if he leaves the club, I don't think he leaves on bad terms. I think he leaves on good terms, and I think everything's definitely no hard feelings. I think he's a player that overall, I think, has performed quite well for Chelsea, but it always feels like he could do more. The problem is it always feels like his ceiling's a lot higher than what we've seen from him at the club. But we'll see. A move of Man City's on the cards. Maresca liked him. Could be Maresca's now taking charge of Man City. There could be something happening there potentially. The Stones link, we can maybe use that to our advantage, maybe. But Al Hilal also, they're whatever if they want to play, they'll pay whatever it takes. Same with pretty much any Saudi Arabian club, particularly Al Hilal. They really do spend the money. Yeah, it looks like that move could be on the cards for him as well. Rodri's got an injury. Rodri is another player at Man City that could be going the other way with Man City, but this injury he's got that he's been carrying for a long time. He's going to have some sort of surgery apparently this week. That could collapse any move that was linked with Real Madrid or also PSG. Looking at him as well. I think we need to touch on Leeds United though, because Leeds United have made some massive moves so far this window. They're really looking to have a massive transfer window here. Milahorovic, fantastic addition, another really promising young Bosnian player going in as a new centre-back. One of their all-time highest fees for a player. Leeds, really, really impressive signing from them. Now come back in again, 40 million for James Trafford. Very, very interesting move from Leeds. And they're showing real ambition, I think, in this window. They've been linked with various other players, but in particular, Julian Brandt. What a signing that could be. Looking like he's going to choose to go to Leeds over Ajax as well, leaving Dortmund. Mainly, to play in the Premier League, the whole Premier League factor. There's so much that appeals to players now about playing in the Premier League, and this is going to be it looks like this is going to go through for Leeds. This is a really, really big move for Leeds. What a real sort of show of ambition. What a real kind of show of intent as well. Like Julian Brandt, massive signing for Leeds. They're looking to have a really, really strong transfer window. Now another player that's linked with move away for Chelsea, seeing as he's been left out of the pre-season squad, Nicholas Jackson. Villa are interested in him. They've been interested in him in previous windows. Could this move finally happen? We've done business with Villa already, this transfer window. I suppose with time will tell on that front. Another player that's been left out of the pre-season squad for different reasons, Menga. That it's a hamstring injury. Hopefully nothing serious. And Crependa has been left out as well. We now know that's a minor knock. And anyone else left out is likely to be because an exit is looming. So yeah, that's where things are at the moment. Certainly a lot more positive news coming out of Chelsea. Really, really I'm starting to get really excited about this transfer window. I feel like we're really, really doing some serious business here. Goalkeeper is a necessity though. That is one thing that does need to happen very soon. But again, if we can complete this other new signing over the coming days, that would be fantastic as well. We've got players like Crependa and Barco that we pre-signed that are finally sort of coming into the squad as well now. So yeah, really, really big news.